Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Think Future podcast. I'm your host, Chris Kalabukas, and once again, we're coming at you live from deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. Now, folks, I am going to admit that I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Just a second here. I may be wrong, and I'm asking you if you think I am wrong. See, one of the things I do in many of the ideation sessions that I'm in is that I assume something about humans which may or may not be incorrect. May or may not be incorrect. And I just want to throw that out there to see if you guys, I can get your opinion on whether or not this is true. If you're watching this as a video, please send me your feedback in the comments below. If you're listening to it online, just add your comments to the podcast page. So here's my question. My question to you is: are humans lazy? Because I've always assumed that humans are lazy, and I'll tell you why. It's human nature. It's human nature to do as little as possible. Because, that's just basically what we're like. If we had the option to do 3 tasks, X, Y, and Z, and they were all of equal difficulty, and they were all of equal, everything, except for one took less time than the other, which one would we take? We would do the one that was the quickest. We are, as a species, lazy. Mostly. If you gave us a shortcut or a way to get around stuff, way to do things shorter, way to make money quicker, if you look at all those things that are out there, like promising money and all this money in no time, all this weight in no time, startups, explode into billion-dollar companies in no time. We're all looking at doing things in no time. We all want the shortcut. We want the lazy way out. And this is what I've been assuming for almost all the ideation that I've been doing over the last number of years, is that let's come up with ways to do stuff for people, because people don't really want to do this stuff. No matter what business you're in, there's probably lots of customers that you have who are thinking, do I really have to interact with this company in this way to get what I want done? Is there a way I can just have these things happen on their own? So I've always used that assumption that people are lazy and they want to do less as sort of the spark that triggers the next idea, whether it's in chatbots, intelligent agents, AI, all these, autonomous vehicles, whatever it is. I've always used that as the nugget, as the initial assumption nugget, that people don't want to do more work, or they don't even want to do more work or different work. They just want to do no work or less work. Actually, ideally, no work, but if they have to, less work. And I was at, some kind of a conference or get-together or something like that, and I was talking to somebody who was a millennial, younger than me, and I told him my theory about people being lazy. And I told him my theory about, wouldn't it be great if we could build these systems and technologies that could just do stuff for us, right? We could just do stuff for us. We would just, go through life and things would just happen. Like, instead of me having to go out and buy toilet paper would just show up. If milk would show up for my fridge or whatever I had. It's like all this stuff would just show up, like systems behind us. I've been pitching this thing called the seamless world for a really long time. It's like, wouldn't it be great if our technology was advanced to the point that it could predict everything we needed when we needed it and just deliver it to us at exactly when we wanted it, at the best price, best quality, best time, best place, all that stuff? Wouldn't it be great if all this stuff happened? And after I pitched this wonderful seamless world to this guy, he said, but what about agency? And I'm like, what do you mean about it? What about agency? And he goes, but I want to do stuff. I want to get in there and do things. I don't want things to just happen automatically. I don't trust that things are going to happen automatically.
I think if we do something like this, people are not going to want this. People are not going to want to do things. People are not going to want systems and technologies to do things for us. And so I got all this pushback from this guy, and I thought to myself, am I wrong? Am I wrong in thinking that most humans are lazy and would prefer to do less work? Or is that just something from my cohort? Right? I mean, I think most people are lazy and want to do less work of the stuff that they don't like to do, right? I mean, if you're a musician and you love to play, you don't want to have to go out and shop for groceries or, buy toilet paper or anything like that. There's plenty of things that a musician would prefer not to do. They'd love to play more music, maybe, but there's plenty of things in life that wouldn't it be great if technology could take it off their plates. But this guy was telling me, no, I don't want to do that. I want the control. I want to be able to, do these things if I want to. I don't want automatic systems to do them for me. I don't want autonomous payments. I don't want autonomous commerce. I don't want any of this stuff happening for me. I want to do it. I don't want my agency taken away from me by this technology and these devices. And I thought to myself, I have always assumed that people would like to do less work. I never thought that people might want to do more work. So there's my question to you. Take it away, put something in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think that people are generally lazy and would prefer to do less work, and we should work towards developing more products and services that take things off their plates and give them less to do? Or do you think there's a whole bunch of people out there who are going, you know what, I already feel like I'm out of control. I feel like I need more control over the things in my life. Really love to hear your comments. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.